Hello and welcome everybody. I'm here with this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. If you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell right now. Thank you very much. Let's go to the board and we'll see what these cards have to offer for this week. Okay, so we're doing card number one. Card number one, I like to have a little vision first. Okay, ironing out the creases. I can see an iron, or maybe you are actually literally ironing as you watch, an ironing clothing. This is about ironing out the creases of your life, your identity, and your appearance. You know, maybe there's a few things you would like to do, you know, change your hair, get some new makeup, new clothes. New shoes might be very appealing to you because it's like walk in a set of new shoes, change your life by buying some new shoes and feel how it feels to have those new shoes. The card that comes out is the Two of Cups. It's about things coming together. It's a completion. It's a union. It's very good in relationships. Although it's not a major arcana, this is a minor everyday type thing. It's just those small little things in relationships that make a difference. So coming together, there's some sort of healing here, and the angel's wings at the top. It's like spirits looking out over this union, and of course it can be a union of actual people, but more importantly it's a union within yourself. So it can also indicate friendship with another person as well. You see the other person's reflection in the cup that you hold, so it's all about union. Very good. Card number one, I'll put that there. Number two, what do I see for this week? Lots of lists, lots of things to do. You could be quite busy, but I do see you achieving most of the things you set out to this week. I see lines going through the list as you do stuff. There's a couple of issues that don't get completed. They're more complicated or they take longer than you thought. But basically, this time next week, you can be saying, at least I got some things done this week. Okay, the card that comes out is the Nine of Cups. It is about your emotions, your hopes and dreams. And it does indicate, because it's close to the end of the cycle as a 9, it does indicate completion, probably some satisfaction. And you may be feeling like I said, like you've achieved something. See, she's got these red legs, red and black skirt here, a lot of activity going on, in touch with the actual earth, so quite physical things are accomplished and very close to the subconscious, you know, so you can make your dreams reality this week to some extent. Okay, number three, card number three, what do I see for you? I see, what is this? A line in front of me. It's like I'm looking into the earth. Okay, this is about your body, and there's something down in your body. So there could be some sort of meditative or spiritual experience where you become aware of something valuable that you've kept down in your body at a physical level. You might be interested in changing things in your body so that you get better health, better well-being. Maybe you're looking at moving more. Perhaps you're looking at changing your diet or something like that. The card that comes up is the Ten of Pentacles, which is very interesting, because I thought for a second it was a cup that I was seeing, but I wasn't sure. It was like I was looking in layers of ground, and they were, you know, different layers. So that says to me that it's different areas of your life. The deeper you go down, the closer you go down to childhood. This is fabulous. It's fabulous for investments, your money. If you have a home, you're buying or selling a home, it's fabulous. There's a great sense of achievement with this card. See, she's all here in gold. So success is yours. It is the end of an era, or the end of a cycle, if you like. and you could be feeling pretty good about what you've achieved, some sort of level of financial power. Maybe, excuse me, maybe it's an inheritance is involved as well. You may find out that you've been left some money, or money comes to you from some source, but yeah, you're well in touch with the physical domain here. All right, number 4, what do I see? Car door opening up, going on a trip. Okay, now this is probably your journey of life, but it could be an actual physical trip, I don't know, but I see you like getting into a car. That means you're going places, okay? It's in a city, it's dark. Well, cities actually are, you know, spiritually can be quite dark places. But there's some sort of socializing or celebratory kind of vibe in the background. It's like bringing light into the darkness. So maybe it was darker before, but things are changing there now. You may be also, I get a bit of a relocation vibe around it, looking at places to move to. Okay, the card that comes up is the Knight of Pentacles. It is about exploring, adventure. There's a certain degree of, you know, like a young person potential. With this, it's usually somebody who's quite responsible and hardworking, and somebody who has a lot of skill for their age, and that brings strength. There's strength with it, but there's a sense of exploration around it, a sense of going out into the world. That might be where the vibe of relocation comes from. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, good for your money as well. And finally, dropping the cards here. Finally, card number 5. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? Closing the door on the past, moving forward. That seems to be a bit of a theme this week. Engines, motors, it's a car again. It's an old-fashioned sort of car from 1970s. If you were alive, what were you doing in the 1970s? You could be going back. There could be a sense of nostalgia around it. Some news about people that you used to know in the 1970s, if you were here then. The engine is going, and I'm looking at the muffler and it's sort of doing that deep growling kind of sound that the big sort of muscle cars were doing back then, vroom, 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 you know, the engine. And it's just waiting for you. So it's like Spirit is saying it's time to move forward, but in moving forward you may need to look back to the past in order to do it. Okay, the card that comes up is the 4 of Cups. This can sometimes denote some sort of sadness, particularly to do with a relationship. You know, as you look back, you might find areas of your life then that had some sadness attached. It's almost like there was a spiritual connection with somebody, but physically it was more difficult. It didn't work out the way that you hoped. Cups is all about your emotions, so you might be a bit nostalgic looking back to that relationship and wishing it had it worked out. On the other hand, there's a lot of butterflies around her head there. I don't know if you can see those on your monitor. So new ideas coming in, as I said, in order to move forward and bring new things into your life. Sometimes it's necessary to have one last sort of reflection or review of the past in order to make fresh new decisions and move forward. She's standing on a rose, as you do, so it probably is a relationship type of thing. But Spirit is offering you a cup of energy now to move forward. 4 of Cups, okay. Alrighty, so no major arcana there, which is very unusual, not for 1 or 2 to come up. You know, 2's usually about normal. The fact there's none is saying that it's very much a time to be focused in on yourself, your home, or perhaps your family if you have a family. Not everybody does. And to get on and achieve things right in front of you. Whatever you can achieve in your daily life, go for it. Maybe make a list in the morning, and yeah, just don't get sidetracked by social media. Or phone calls is a good one. I get so many phone calls sometimes. Yeah, try and get those things crossed off your list. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you again soon. Thanks and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.